What is up, everybody? Welcome. Okay, let me turn my audio all the way up here so you guys can hear me. Um, Let me also turn off a whole bunch of other stuff so you guys can also hear the game audio. What's up, guys? Welcome back to some more Minecraft. And in this episode, in the last episode, you toured a house that was also first story, second or basement, and had pretty much everything in it. It was 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Well, 3 air quotes. I had a gym, a library, a theater, tons of areas for plants and gardening and stuff. In this episode, I want to tour a house that is the complete opposite. It is small, has basically nothing in it, and it's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, even if you can even call it a bedroom, and it's around 970 square feet. So it's a decent sized house, not 1,000 yet, but it's pretty big. And let's go tour the house. So this is a house. It's very nice and cozy. It's a decent depth, decent width, so not as small as some of the other houses we've toured, where they're like basically 97 square feet or some crap like that. But it's not big. It's not. It doesn't match in with its neighbors, which are like several thousand square feet. But it's just a cool collected 970 square feet. Nothing too special. Now you immediately walk into the house, and this is your bedroom. Well, you kind of share the bedroom with the living room, bedroom, and the kitchen. So they're all in one room right here, plus the entranceway. So this multi-purpose room, is sharing the role of 4 rooms, which is why it's kind of a little bit on the larger side if you're looking at bedrooms. Living room's a little smaller. Kitchen, it's quite wide open concept and everything. There's no dining room, so this also shares the role of the dining room as well. So once you combine all of that, your bedroom size, your dining room size, your living room size is kind of a little limited. As you can see in the kitchen, there's no shelf space. There's just 1 smoker. You got a double fridge though, so that's nice. And in most houses, there'll be like a dedicated smoke extractor. This house doesn't have that. You just have to open the window or open the door to let the smoke out. It doesn't have a smoke extractor, none of that. So there's its cheapness showing through. Got cheap side walls made out of wood, jungle wood. This is made out of oak wood, and to show you more cheapness, they didn't even bother blending in the stairs. The stairs are birch. So kind of cheap. The cheapness of the house is kind of showing. And it's also on a super flat, but they decided to drill in a basement. So I guess that's your not so cheap moment there. But you come down the stairs and you're immediately greeted with your bathroom, which is very nice. It's very cramped for a bathroom because you got the door here, you got your toilet immediately next to the door, and the sink right next to the toilet, right next to your closet. So cramped bathroom too, and a very cramped closet here as well. That's it. That's the entire house. Nothing else. That is pretty much the entire house. Yes, there's a second story window, but as you guys can see, it is completely pitch black. Nothing there. And this house does have a backyard, but there's no fence. There's a ton of horses. I don't know why some of the horses... Oh, they're all burning now. I clearly have it on peaceful. So there should be no mobs. But, why are there zombie horses? What are these? They're zombie horse spawn eggs. Aren't they mobs? Shouldn't they die? Shouldn't they not exist in peaceful? Why do they exist? Like, you're clearly hostile mobs. You drop rotten flesh. Like, zombies are hostile mobs, and they drop rotten flesh. Excuse me. But back to the house. This thing does have a backyard, which is kind of small. It is from there all the way to here. That's its backyard. Not very big. And to exit the back, to go to the backyard, you must come out the front door, walk around your house, and come to the backyard. And the backyard is the same width as the house, so this side, not part of the house. Not yours. So the size of the house is truly showing. On one end, you got the big blue, not blue, but the big white mansion, which with like 12 acres of land. And then you got this house with like half an acre of land. And the smallest. Clear up, bitch. Time for y'all to start burning. Oh, shit. Well, if these zombie horses get too close to the house, it might set the house on fire. Why are these zombie horses? Are they not mobs? Like, well, at least it's going away. But anyways, guys, enough goofing around with these zombie horses. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy these kind of small house builds, small air quotes, small house builds, please link down below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.